Thank you so much for being with us today. I am Sherri Kajiwara, the Director of the Nikkei National Museum, and I am so honored to welcome all of you to our opening of Japanese Design Today 100. We are so grateful to live, work, and play on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish and Hunkaminam-speaking peoples, and in particular, the Squamish, Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coquitlam First Nations. Can everyone hear me at the back? Okay, thank you. I am leaving my mask on. Masks are optional, but I'm leaving mine on because I look after two seniors who are housebound. So I hope you can hear me. Just wave if I start to sound muffled, okay? But we are delighted to have all of you here. This is our first in-person exhibit opening in over 3 years. And I can't tell you how excited I am to see you in person. So thank you all. Japan Design Today 100 is coming to us through the Japan Foundation and our dear friends at the Consul General of Japan in Vancouver. And it's an exhibit that I've been coveting for a while, but finally we were able to get into the touring schedule. And it just worked out really, really well that we were able to open it at a time when we can safely gather again. So thank you all for coming. We have a very brief program. There's going to be just a handful of speeches that I will call our illustrious visitors up to say, and then we will have a simple ribbon cutting. And after that, there will be a surprise cultural entertainment performance for you. And then there are light refreshments in the back, which you are welcome to help yourself to. But please, no food or drink in the exhibit. The gallery, the display itself, it's 100 objects, and it does give you a sneak peek into everyday life and culture in Japan, which I find absolutely fascinating that you could discover that through objects. But the display is in the Karasawa Gallery, which is behind this wall, and also the intergenerational room across the way. So once everything, the official part is over and you've had a chance to have a bit of a snack, please feel free to enjoy the exhibit. There are also exhibit catalogs that we are gifting today, and you'll see them at the entrance and exits to the display. So I am going to now introduce Herb Ono, who is the board president at the Nikkei National Museum and Cultural Center.
I actually prepared a speech, but it looks long, but it's because it's very large font because of my bad eyes. Yeah. Welcome everybody. 皆様こんにちは。よろしくお願いいたします。お久しぶりです。It's been a very long time. I am delighted as Sherri and the rest of the staff and volunteers at the center to welcome an in-person event in this most auspicious occasion. The exhibit showcases Japanese design, modern Japanese design, which, like Japanese culture, has those elusive characteristics that have broad and enduring appeal that transcends international borders. And we're absolutely honored and flattered to be able to participate in this exhibit. Of course, as Sherri mentioned, we do have the kind assistance and support of the Japan Foundation, Consul General Hatori and his staff, and of course the generous contributions of the provincial government through the BC Arts Council. And I would just like to close by thanking our wonderful staff and our very dedicated volunteers, without whose support we just wouldn't have been able to carry on for these last 2 years. But thank you very much, and welcome.
Thank you, Herb. Next, I invite Consul General Hatori to give us a few words.
I also have a draft, but a little bigger font, so I cannot. So, hello everyone. Very nice to meet you again. It's my pleasure to join you here today for the opening of the Japan foundation exhibition, which was called Japanese Design Today 100. I hope that visitors to the exhibition will enjoy the 100 unique Japanese designs from simple soy sauce bottle to the high-speed bullet train, Hikari. It's called Hikari in Japan. See if you can spot the traditional Japanese influence on the modern designs, such as a table that is similar in style to the table used in the Todaichi Temple. It was more than maybe 1,000 years ago in Nara Prefecture in Japan. And at the Todaichi Temple, the priests used the same design, table in the same design, or a lamp that used traditional Japanese paper for the lampshade. And when I read the booklet of this exhibition, I was confused that I saw many good products in that booklet. It seemed like a catalog of the Amazon or online purchasing. So I tried to figure out, I would like to buy this one on the online, but I was disappointed. Some of the items, most of what I want to buy, the items out of product, and also it's not purchasable anymore. But through this experience, I came to realize that despite the years passing since their creation, these products do not lose their charm. This shows the timelessness of the good design. It is particularly meaningful to hold this event at the Nikkei National Museum Culture Center here, as this is a place to welcome visitors from many backgrounds and to share with them Japanese culture as well as Japanese Canadian history and heritage. I would like to thank Sherri Kajiwara, the director and curator of the Nikkei National Museum, as well as staff of the Nikkei National Museum and Culture Center for their efforts in making this exhibition happen. I would like also to acknowledge that our partners in this event, the Japan Foundation Toronto. The exhibition would not be possible without their support. And today I came here and I was so delighted to see my old friends like Mayor Hurley and maybe speaker should mention for the first speaker, Chouhan, and councillors. Wow, it's great to, before the COVID, visiting some event in the weekend is a good opportunity to see my friends. But last 2 years, I couldn't have a chance to meet in person. So it's my good opportunity to renew our friendship together. So thank you very much. I hope that, please allow me to offer you my best wishes for a successful exhibition. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Consul General. So next I'm going to invite Consul General's friend, Honorable Raj Chouhan, Speaker of the Legislative Assembly. Please come up and say a few words. You might want to adjust this too, since we're all...
It's okay.
Is that okay?
No, it's fine. Good afternoon. I'm very delighted to be here. I want to say my sincere thanks, Sherri, Herb, and all the staff for organizing this wonderful art exhibit and that we can participate in person. For the last 2 years, more than 2 years, that we were confined to our homes and offices by this COVID-19. We were not able to meet and see anybody. So now I'm keeping my fingers crossed that as we move along and we will be having more and more opportunities to meet with each other and interact with each other in person. Art exhibition is a wonderful medium for us not only to appreciate what we learn from the past and the future or the present, but also to learn the imagination of so many beautiful, wonderful artists that they express their vision through those artwork. My daughter is an artist. I know how wonderful work that she can create, and I always admire artists. Like sometimes you can write a 500 pages book, but a picture, about 3" by 5" would express the same message without reading through the 500-page book. So that's the power of art. It's healing, and it unites people. I really appreciate, on behalf of the government of British Columbia, our Premier John Horgan, I want to say thank you and wish you all the best. It's always good to see Your Excellency. I hope to see you soon in Victoria again. And like here in Burnaby, our mayor, Hurley, is a wonderful miracle man. Like he's been doing such a good job even though there was a COVID-19, but he walks, and bring people to work with him to keep us healthy. So I again wish you all the best. Good to see you all. Thank you very much.
All these speakers are making my job easy because our final speaker is Mayor Mike Hurley. Please come to the stand.
Thank you so much for inviting me to be here today, and isn't it great to all be together again? Get out and actually meet people and be with friends, as Her Excellency has said. So before I start, I'd just like to acknowledge we are in the unceded traditional territories of the Hunkamanam and Squamish-speaking people, and to give appreciation for the opportunity to hold events like this on these territories. I'm always so happy to be invited to the Nikkei Center, as I call it. It's one of our great institutions that we're so proud of here in Burnaby, and just thanks to all the volunteers and the staff that keep this place so spick and span all the time. It's a wonderful example for us all. I would also like to introduce our members of council who are here with us today, and first of all, Councillor James Wang, Councillor Alison Gu, and of course, Councillor Pietro Calandino. Also from our Heritage Commission, my very good friend, Mr. Liu, is sitting there with us. This is an important exhibition, I know, and it's the first one for a long time. And, I'm looking forward to come to see it. I don't think I'll get time today, but I will come back during the period to be here. So I just, again, wanted to thank you for inviting us all to be part of it, and we're always so pleased to be here. So thank you once again, and from the city of Burnaby, have a great exhibition. Thank you.
Thank you.